All right, guys, so it's mower shopping day. I've made it a point that I'm not gonna buy anything today, but I am gonna get it narrowed down quite a bit. I have an appointment here in just a little bit at another dealer to test a few different mowers, but right now I'm stopping at another one. It's pretty far away from my house, but it's been about 3 years since I've been here. This one's more out in Alliance. Well, it's actually past Alliance, but I'm sitting here because there's like an accident or something up here and they're cleaning the road off or something. A pole got hit or something. But so I'm heading out towards Alliance. I think it's in Alliance, but it might be a little bit further, maybe Salem or something like that. But it's been a while since I've been out here. But I believe whenever I looked out here last time, they carried some John Deere. They carried a bit of everything. But I'm running out here first, and then I got about an hour and a half before I have my appointment. So then I'm gonna head over, and then the appointment I'm gonna demo a Wright, a Simplicity, Husqvarna, XMark. I thought there was one more, but don't mind my lips, guys, if they're all cracked up. I'm like getting dehydrated as crazy. I've been dealing with a kidney stone the last couple of days. But yeah, that's what I'm doing here first thing this morning. We're starting to move here, but I'll keep you guys informed. All right, fellas, just left that dealer. I still got a little bit more time, so I'm coming down 62 now. I'm actually going to stop over at Cutter's. All right, a little update for you guys. Yesterday I went out to a bunch of dealerships, I mean almost all day long, and I looked at every kind of option, and I seen a lot of things I liked, and I seen a little bit of things I didn't like. It's mainly personal preference whenever you're choosing a mower. Some people can really love one thing and other people may not like it. It's just how it is whenever you're buying a mower. Some of the things I did see that were kind of cool is Yamaha actually came out with an engine. I believe it was the Ferris or the Gravely, don't hold me to it. It was one of those two that they had it on at the dealer. But I never even knew Yamaha made engines for mowers. But I guess they just started last year. From what my guy told me. But that was pretty cool seeing one of those in person. You know, I didn't buy one with a Yamaha on it, but I thought it was pretty cool that they had another engine out there, basically. Some of the other things is, once again, guys, the Gravely or the Ferris, I don't remember exactly which one. I think it was the Ferris. They had a new, what they call like their oil catch system or something like that. It's like a square box that sits on top of the engine behind the seat, and it holds 6 quarts of oil. And on that model, you don't have to do an oil change for 300 hours. So I thought that was pretty cool. From what my guys said, they were having some issues last year. It came out last year, but they were having some issues with the cap on top coming off. So they went ahead and redesigned the cap or put some kind of locking mechanism on it. And they fixed that issue with that. Some of the other cool things that I liked, once again, the Ferris or the Gravely, guys. Some of them had some really nice shocks. I mean, if you put your foot on the front of the deck itself, or the frame of the mower itself, and you push down, you can actually see the shocks going out. I believe that was on the Ferris. I thought that was pretty sweet. I've seen those before, but I've never really driven one or messed with one and, you know, seen the comfortability with that setup. I went, as you guys already probably seen in the video, or I at least talked about it, I didn't record at any of these dealers, guys, because for one, I went in trying to save time. And as you guys know, if you're looking to purchase a mower, there's a lot of talking back and forth about options, this, that. And I was going to a lot of dealers, so there was a lot of talking, and I didn't want to spend any more time in there than I needed to. Some of the other cool things, found out the XMark. The XMark has the sealed spindles on those. I knew about this, but kind of just got a refresher course from going in. Oh, I also found out that XMark came out with a 96-inch mower, guys. Now this thing has an option for a diesel engine. For the 96-inch mower with the diesel engine. Guess how much? I'll give you a second. Just take a guess on how much. $40,000, guys. Now that's before tax. So you figure you wrap in, our tax here is like 6%, 6 point something percent, whatever it is, I don't even know. You figure that in on top of a $40,000 mower. Oh my goodness. But I'll tell you what, if you're buying that mower, you have the property to cut. And I couldn't imagine even driving this thing. 96 inches. I mean, I believe there's another one out there that's like 120 or something. But just seeing this one, 96 inch, like, my goodness, what a freaking mower. You know, it has the flip outs on, or the deck extensions on. I mean, it's nuts, guys. I mean, it's just crazy. Another feature that I found out that is really being pushed here the last probably 3 to 4 years, but now everyone's getting on board, is coming out with a comfortable seat and the independent suspensions. Those are becoming options on almost every mower that they're making now. You still have the lower end models, you know, the residential, and then, you know, going into commercial, like an entry level commercial mower, like the Toro Titan used to be, basically. Now they make that as a commercial mower. But they're all starting to develop these really great seats with suspension that's going to save our backs and save our bodies, guys, and the wear and tear over the years. I mean, I really like that, seeing that with a lot of the different mowers. I also got to test out some Wright stand-on mowers. Those were pretty cool. I also tested out the Toro and the XMark stand-on mowers. Those were all pretty sweet. I really like the Wrights. I was wanting to test out the John Deere, but whenever I went there, they didn't have one. I tested out the V-Ride 2, gave that a little ride. That thing's pretty nice. Reminds me a lot of a Wright, honestly, whenever you look at them side to side. I mean, they both have that low center of, you know, that low center stance, you know, so they look very similar if you compare them side to side, but they do have their, you know, each have their benefits, their features. So those are just some of the things I like off the top of my head. You know, it's kind of hard to remember everything that I took in yesterday. I looked at everything, guys. I seen simplicities. I saw Ariens. I haven't seen an Ariens around here in like forever, or Ariens, or whatever. I don't remember how they say it. But checked out one of those. We saw Cub Cadet, Husqvarna. We seen a lot yesterday. I didn't test all of those out. Some of them, they just didn't have the bigger models in stock, and I really wasn't interested in the lower, you know, residential type zero-turn mowers. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys, I did purchase a mower this morning, okay? I went ahead and sealed the deal, signed on the dotted line, got this bad boy paid for, and it's going to get delivered at some point this week. Now, there's going to be some surprises with some of you guys. Other guys, it may not be a big surprise. But talking with my wife, looking at the business, where we're going, what we want to do in the future, we made some choices, and I made some choices. I originally wanted to go and spend, you know, I was anticipating around 12 to 13 roughly to spend on a new mower. I'll tell you guys right off the rip, I did not spend that much. I came down, you know, a few thousand considerably. I'm not going to throw a price out here of a mower because that could potentially give the mower away. And I want it to be a little bit of a surprise for you guys. But I'm backing it back up just a little bit. And my plan is I purchased this mower. This mower is completely paid off. It's done and over with. It's just like the Cheetah was paid for. I own it outright. Now, going into the season and where we progress this season with the accounts, I'm really focusing on landing more commercial work this year. We may go at some point this year and purchase a larger model unit, okay? I know some of you may be like, oh, larger model unit, what do you need? You know, I will tell you this, I ordered a 60-inch, comes with, I believe, a 27 horsepower Kawasaki. Yeah, that's all I'm going to tell you guys for right now. I did get the independent suspension with it. I was really focused. I have some spinal issues here, you know, with the disc and stuff coming out of place. So comfortability is a big thing for me, especially whenever you're on bumpy terrain. But other than that, I'm not going to give out any more info on that. At some point this week or early next week, it'll be here. Talking with them, you know, I explained to them, hey, they got to get stuff moved, get stuff out, you know, put things together. You know, all of what they need to do for a mower, and then they're actually going to deliver it to my door, which was great too. I get a free delivery. I don't have to load the trailer back up, even though I actually still have it on the truck. I could have picked it up, but yeah, some really nice features from this dealership. Talking with them, I explained to them, what I was looking for, and they explained to me what they have available. And I think we both came to a really great realization that we can work together and build a future, and have a long relationship going down the road. And I can come in there and purchase many, many, many more mowers from them. They are a family-owned business. They have quite a few dealerships in the surrounding area, but yeah, that's about that, guys. So as always, guys, keep mowing, keep growing, keep making money, boys. I'll talk to you later.